Right, so here we have it, herring jack. Here he is, Premier number 1. I've got one out fishing already, look, just there. It's very blustery today, so I'm just going to try one in close just down here. Let's leave it there, see if we can get a take there. I've got to be mindful though, there's an anchor rope down there, so it could be disaster, you never know. There's lots of ropes and things around here, so anyway, we've got to put them on the hook, so let's give that a go. Right, so would you believe we're fishing right down there, look. But there's got to be as good as anywhere, isn't it, really? I'm always concerned, really, because I sort of, when I turn up and I feel confident, I always think it's probably not going to happen. But it's fairly high pressure today. Some girls up there, look. Oh my god, they're pooping the shit on me. So I've only got these 2 dead baits as well. It's not long before it's dark, so short little session. Look at this line, look, this cheap line. That's good. It's going to be strong. That's £12, but it's quite cheap. It's on offer. But look at it floating on the surface. Look, I'd rather it be sinking on the bottom. But we're lucky because the wind is coming like towards us, so it's not like it's coming sideways and blowing. Otherwise, there'd be line at a big angle, and if the dead bait is quite light, it would actually bounce along the bottom. If you've got a heavy dead bait, it doesn't make too much difference. I saw a bream the other day, and that had all been slashed. It didn't look like an otter, it looked like a pike had grabbed it, so I just prodded it with my what's it called, boat stick thing, whatever the hell it's called, I can't remember. I should be able to remember that, but my brain's fried. Yeah, it sped off, and as it sped off there's a big splash, big sort of boil, so there's a pike sort of stalking it. It was on its side, so we just got to wait, really. So when the wind's this stiff in your face and you've got a light dead bait and you've got to cast into it, it's a very very soft bait, can fly off very easy. So the most important thing is that it doesn't fly off, especially when you've got hardly any dead bait, or you decided to bring not many. So just being in the water is better than it pinging off and not fishing at all, and fishing in the same area where a dead bait is pinged off. So, but there's no reason, especially after, you know, a bit of time, there's no reason why you can't get one right at your feet that you can do casting somewhere, you know. I had a real good pike once right at my feet, close in. Especially if it's quiet and there's not a lot of noise, there's not many other people, you're not banging around on the boat. There's no reason why not. So smell it, the scent, so this wind's doing this, so the scent is coming right through here. So there could be a pike right back here in this yard, and he's going to come underneath these boats to this bait here, just there. So you ain't necessarily got to cast where you think they are, especially if they're in hunting mode, if they're sort of, they can smell it. Coinciding with the time of day as well, as the light starts to go, they're going to come on the feed more, because I don't think they're very active feeding at night at all. So it's a long time without any food, so you've got a good chance late afternoon, just before it gets dark, and early in the morning as well, is when they're feeding. They're sort of 10 o'clock sort of time, well, any time really, but you know. So for me, in my opinion anyway, bang in the mornings is good, and late at the end of the afternoon. Amount of times I've gone pike fishing for the day and I've got there first light in the winter time, had nothing all day, and I've just been lazy. I've sat in the same swim, nothing all day, and I'm literally about to pack up. It's just light's starting to go, then I get a take. How many times has that happened? Quite a few. See, now I don't really fish all day anymore. I'll either just come in the morning or I'll just come for a few hours in the afternoon, and that's it. I don't have the patience anymore, or the enthusiasm. Well, I've caught the fish, you see. I've caught the good fish, and I go when I literally turn up when the times of when I had them good fish. You know, I'm passing on all this information. But water's a nice colour as well. That's good 6 feet, 7 feet, I'd say, out there. It's fairly deep. That was a big bream which had been attacked, so I was wondering if there's some bigger ones moved in. We will see. When we first started doing it here, they were quite small fish, and then the next batch of fish, they were in January, they were sort of low doubles. So I'm just wondering if that's gonna, as we're getting towards the end of the year, the season, that the better ones might put in an appearance. We shall see. I'm using a herring jack, about the size of a smelt, nice size. I had my biggest pike on one of these, and that was as the light was starting to go. That last sort of half an hour, that last hour, magic hour. That was Christmas Eve, that was. So yeah, nice and peaceful. Toad in the hole. Toad in the hole when I get back. So can't be bad. Winter can't be bad. So we've just got one. It's a fairly good size one. Smallish head, biggish body. I'd say, I don't know, we'll find out how much he weighs. Very nice fish. Wait there. Cool. Too bad. I thought he was fairly small, but I look at him there, he's got to be 10, I'd say. There he is. That one with a funny eye, is he? Not that big. Right, let's get the... Oh, that same bloody size. It's quite a small little head on them. About 10 or 11 pound, that one, I'd say. Small little head. He's nicely hooked, this one. So let's just sort that out. This one's about 13. I think it was as big as that. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, another one there. 13. Nice fish. Right, back he goes. Right. Over he goes. Let's see, he's got salt's away. Salt's away. Right, that's not bad. 2 dead baits, 2 fish. That's not too bad. Whew. 14 and a 13. That ain't too bad. What's time? About 4 o'clock. Right, let's head in. That's not a bad day. That's not a bad day, it's afternoon fishing. Bit of wind, I love a bit of wind, you see. Bit of wind, nice colour in the water, look. Where are we? 9th of February. Right, okay. All done.